Welcome to the channel, everyone. So today got my Ranger 1500 in the shop, got my plow hooked up, and you can see there's something missing on the plow. I've got no markers on the sides of this thing, and on this machine you're going to need markers because I cannot see the end of the plow in this machine. So they are absolutely needed. So what I have is I've got some lighted markers here. These are the ones that I've been using for years. I got a set of these on my big Western MVP3. I had a set of these on my last KFI snowplow that was on my Ranger 1000. And I'm going to put a set on this setup. So these are 24 inches long. That's from the bottom to the top, 24 inches long. Again, same thing I ran on both plows. They come with a really nice connector here, weather pack connector. Actually, I had to get my own connectors, but when you order this, I'll link it. It's on eBay. The guy's on eBay. When you order it, it comes with a harness. But these are actually, I had these left over. So I kind of got to make my own harness. But it will come with a harness when you buy them off the eBay ad. I've got my own wire. I'm just going to run my own wire to the Ranger. So with this setup, to be able to hook this into my my Ranger, I got these bus bar connectors. I just usually buy these in packs of 5. I probably should buy the 10 or 12 pack they have because I use them up pretty quick. But anyway, I'm going to need these to get power for these lights because on a Ranger like this you don't have a lighting system on your plow to tap into. So I'm going to have to go right into the Ranger, and I'll show you how I do that when I get to that point. Okay, so I've been working away. You can see I've got the markers mounted, and I just bolted them to the spot right here. Then there's just some 1/4 inch bolts by 1 inch. Wish I would have had some stainless ones, but I didn't have them. But anyway, that's bolted on this side. This is bolted on that side. I made sure they were, actually marking the end of the plow. Got the plug in there. Made myself a harness. I know it's probably not even showing up here, but I got these clamps here, and I run the harness along behind the flap there. They come together right here. That one goes that way. They come down. Tied them into one. They are now one right here. Down behind the plow there. You want to have a little bit of slack here. You don't want all this tight because if the plow trips forward, you're going to need a little extra wire for that to kind of all move when it trips or if it trips. So I got my wire here with a little bit of slack. Again, some more connectors or holders, stainless clamps or whatever. And then I got my thing, which has probably got way too much wire on it. But I went with a DT connector on this end, mainly because that's what I had. I think they're good weatherproof connectors, so it'll be all right. Working on my harness. Actually, I pretty much got it done now. I just gotta loom it up and stuff like that, tape it up so it looks professional. But here you can see this is the wire. This is going to go to the plow. It's another DT connector, male DT connector. And then I've got my bus bar or pulse bar connector here. It's got 3 wires coming out of it. The red is full-time power. The blue is got power when you turn the switch on. Black is the ground. So I've got a relay in the system here. Might not have had to have done that. I don't know how much power these draw. Probably not a lot. But I just wanted to make sure that a bunch of power wasn't flowing through the pulse bar that doesn't need to be going through that. I don't want to draw too much power and cause a fuse to blow out or whatever. So I'm going to run it through a relay. It's more work, but I think in the end it's the better way to do it. Got me a fuse right here. So fuse right from the power from the thing. So if something goes wrong, it's going to pop the fuse. It ain't going to start burning wires up. I know some people might say my wiring is good. It's not going to short out. But if something goes wrong, you run over a stick and it runs in there and jams all your wires up and stuff. You know, it could wreck wires and then cause things to short out. You want the fuse to blow, cutting the power to everything, so you don't have damage other areas that you don't need it. So always add a fuse, guys, into your wiring. So the bus bar, I'm going to feed the power to the relay with the full-time power. The switch is going to activate the relay right here. And then I've got ground. Obviously, it's going to ground the relay. I've also got the lights grounded here too. And then you've got the blue wire here, that's the power out to the lights from the relay, directly from the relay. Now this relay's got another wire here. This is a yellow wire, and this is going to have power. This will have power when the relay isn't activated by the switch. So I usually tape that up because that's going to be a hot wire. I generally leave that on there just in case I ever need to grab like power, hot power. I've got a wire there. So I'll just tape that up in the harness here, and you'll never know it's there until maybe I need it someday. So hopefully that doesn't confuse you on how to get power to these lighted markers on a Polaris using the bus bar or pulse bar. You're going to see a lot of these connectors here on my wiring. That's what these are. These are weatherproof crimp connectors. This is the 16 to 14 gauge. These are awesome, guys. I use these a lot. You just crimp the wires together. You heat it up. I got a DeWalt heat gun. This thing's very mobile. I can get kind of under the dash and all kinds of places with that. But anyway, you just heat it up, and then it seals all up. It shrinks up, seals the connection. Really happy with these. I'll try to link, guys, everything I used here, right down to the wire loom, connectors, relays, plugs. I'm just going to try to set you up so if you want to do this, you can get all the stuff you need to do it. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to clean this wire up with some wire loom and some tape, and I'm going to go plug it in and route this harness down to the plow. We're going to plug it in, see what happens. Okay, so I'll give you a shot of the last of the wiring here. I may have to shorten my plug in here. I know my other plow, I felt like it was a little short, but this time I might have got it a little too long. But I can always shorten it, cut it off, and redo it. But here is under the hood the bus bar or pulse bar, whatever you want to call it. I've tied into, this is the relay right here. I just got that kind of sitting in here, plugged into the bus bar there. Kind of blends in. You really don't, I mean, there's kind of a lot of wiring going on, but when you got a lot of stuff, you're going to have a lot of wires if you're going to power stuff. So, yeah, it just comes in here, runs down here, down into the kind of radiator area, down through there, down along here, and then it'll pops out right there. So when I unplug it, I'll kind of wrap it around or tuck it up there or something. But yeah, I want to get the hood back on. I've already checked that it works. It looks awesome. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to turn the switch on. You can hear the relay click. It turned on. I'm also doing the same thing with these lights. These lights are amber, but probably when I get my turn signal kit, then will be white again. But there they are, guys. That's how it's going to be when I turn the key on. That is sweet looking. I never get over those lighted markers. So awesome. So there it is, guys. Takes a little bit of wiring to pull this off. Probably more wiring on the side-by-side than a snowplow, because the snowplow already has the parking light circuit and fuses and stuff like that. So you can kind of just tie into your original parking lights. But yeah, it's very, very cool mod, I think, for a snowplow. So I guess, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you.